Okay, so we are back with our second episode for Stream of Consciousness. These two ladies will discuss anything that comes to mind when they're daydreaming or sitting there just wondering about life, the universe, and everything. And it all comes together in this podcast where they don't prep each other and what they're going to say. It all happens live, and then wherever the conversations go, they go. And here they are ready to record. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it along to them.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Stream of Consciousness. This is episode 2 for May 12th, 2023. This week we're going to be talking about social media, the impacts, the addictiveness, and much more.
I'm Geeta, and always with me is Christina from Content Creations with Mr. Heit. As always, we are so excited to talk about our thoughts on the world. Today is extra special because we are talking about social media.
Now, to kick off this episode on Stream of Consciousness is this quote I found relating about social media and how it can be the cure and the cause of boredom. It goes something like, I log off because I'm bored and I log back on in 5 minutes because I'm bored again. This I can actually relate to a lot because when you're bored, you go on your phone, look at social media, or go on just a game or some form of entertainment in general. And then you eventually get bored of seeing the same things over and over again and leave. And then you just get back on again because you're bored again a couple minutes later. It's like this whole cycle you go. What about you, Geeta? Is it just me or something?
Nah, I also relate to this. I thought usually people would go online just to play because they are bored. You know, games are like amusing and stuff. But somehow I can always like find myself getting so bored and tired of playing the same things over and over, which I kind of find ironic because playing should be fun and not boring and amusing and stuff. Like, this kind of relates to this one quote I found where it was like, nobody feels from the inside the way it looks from the outside. And in a way, this kind of relates to social media because people would always post about how they have like these cool things or like this rich car or something. And they would post like the good side about it. But in real life, it could be like totally different. They could be struggling or not own that car. Like the way it portrays on social media, it's different because social media isn't the way it looks and appears to be.
Yeah, I totally agree because social media is supposed to be like real life, what we do for actual fun. Just showing showing the best parts of your life that are actually true. It's supposed to be like that. And I'm actually kind of tired about how social media impacts how people think. Like, if let's say the example with someone with a car that costs a lot of money. Someone sees that, they get upset or jealous. It doesn't make them feel good about themselves. When in reality, that person with the car that post isn't actually true. And it just made someone feel bad about themselves. It's not healthy. It's not good.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if social media is really like helpful or like harmful. Because, you know, social media can have the good sides of it where it motivates people and inspires people and gives them hope for something, and it just gives make everybody feel good. There's also some sides to social media where it feels like it makes people feel bad or spread hate and stuff. So social media, like, good or bad?
Social media is sometimes really fake these days, and posting about people's lives, people post about their fake lives, but also fake news too. There's a good level of danger to that too. And there's a lot of confusion between satire and what's real and what's fake in social media and just news in general. But on the other hand, I see the communities in social media. There are so many ways for people to bond over what they like, what they dislike. And there are a lot of communities that are so diverse and positive. I really like seeing that on social media.
Yeah, the way people bond and they can always communicate on the same things, and then it just makes people feel closer to each other. You know, it creates a healthy nice environment amongst people, and there's just so many nice things about social media sometimes.
Yeah, there are goods and bads. I see both sides. I can't agree with one side's wholly.
Exactly. It's a neutral thing, you know?
Yeah. And now, usually on our second segment, which we're starting right now, we usually talk about our perspectives on lives and how they shape our ideas that we react to. But today, we're going to do something a little bit different.
Today, we're going to be doing our first ever live BuzzFeed quiz called Which Social Media App is Your Personality Best Suited For? We're really excited about this, so let us know what you think. On one of the first questions, it said, out of which of these, which is your preferred weekend activity? We can choose from socializing with both old and new friends at a party, reading a book that interests you, going out to eat with your friends and talking about life, and going to the movies, or relaxing at the park, working, making money, and or creating a DIY project at home. I feel like I can best see myself going out and eating with friends. What about you, Christina?
I love a good meal with friends, especially talking about life.
Mhm.
But I also love a good movie or a craft. I really like crafts, so I think I go with craft.
Nice. The second question is, which place do you want to travel the most? We can choose from Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Las Vegas, Tokyo, Japan, Hawaii, Paris, Manhattan, or Florence, Italy.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I've been to New York a lot. It's great, but I've already been there, so I've been to California and New York. And we in 2020, actually, we were supposed to go to Japan and Tokyo. We've already been to Japan too, but I was really excited to go to Hawaii. So I'm gonna click Hawaii.
I don't know. I feel like Italy is like a really cool place, but Tokyo, I've always wanted to like go to Tokyo. It seems cool, so I'm gonna click that.
Okay, now next is picking your favorite color. You either can pick red, pink, purple, orange, black, yellow, green, or blue. For me, my constant favorite is steadily green. I don't know why. I find it so relaxing sometimes.
I see. It reminds me of nature, but for me, I best see myself with purple. It's just such a royal color. It's like it gives like the shine of brilliance, you know? So I feel like purple is best for me.
Okay, I changed my mind. Not green anymore. Now that you reminded me of spring, I have bad spring allergies. And now I choose pink. That's my new favorite color. You know when
Ah,
you have a favorite color, but you just feel something different.
yeah. I cannot like I always find myself choosing from either purple, red, or blue. I can't choose one, you know? So I always say I have like multiple favorite colors.
Yeah. Next is choosing your favorite amusement park attraction. You can either pick the carousel, the flying swings, bumper cars, a roller coaster, the Ferris wheel, the tower drop, the water slide, or the haunted house.
I feel like, I don't know. I can't see myself going on a roller coaster because I don't know. I like the thrill rides, but they're not like for me. I feel like I would go on the flying swings. That seems fun.
I love the flying swings. I would definitely not choose a haunted house because I get scared very easily. But however, I love roller coasters. They're so fun.
Yeah. All right. So the next question is, which word best describes you? We could choose from creative, friendly, funny, enthusiastic, adventurous, opinionated, trustworthy, or curious. I think I'm kind of always a curious person. Like I'd be asking like the most questions. So I feel like I want to choose curious.
I'm not really sure. I'm gonna say opinionated. Although sometimes I can be very indecisive and not know what I want, but other times if you ask me a question, I'm gonna give you an answer. Even if you don't like it, I will tell you my answer. Deal with it.
Oh, um, the next question is, which superpower would you want? We can choose from mind reading control, weather control, immortality, invisibility, flight, superhuman strength, shape shifting, and teleportation. The one that intrigues me the most would be teleportation because I feel like it would be like really useful to easily transport yourself one place to another. There's like the rest of the other superpowers to me, they feel super basic, superhuman strength and shape shifting. I feel like those are like very basic and cliche.
Yeah, those are definitely the classic super strength or super fight. But I don't for me, I'm gonna pick either shapeshifting or immortality. I just have one little question about shape-shifting. I may choose my answer based on this, but if shape-shifting means that, let's say, you can turn into a rock for 100 years and then turn into like another animal and you're still the same age, would it count? Would you age as a rock?
I don't even know. Would it be based upon like your like human life or the duration of it?
But what if you have like you turn into a sheep, which has a much shorter lifespan than a human, and then you turn into a human, which has a longer lifespan when you get older as a sheep? Would you increase your lifespan? Did I just invent immortality for those who are shapeshifters, even though they don't exist? Who knows? But for right now, I'm going to pick shapeshifting.
I'll stick with teleportation.
Okay, next question is asking what your dream job is. You can either pick an interior or a fashion designer, an event planner, a photographer, an actor, singer, or a musician, or a lawyer or business owner, a teacher, a journalist or author, or you just have no idea what you want for your dream job.
Well, I can't really see myself in any of these jobs. I would choose a job based off how much I would get paid. Realistically, being an event planner or a photographer is not like an ideal job, especially not something I want to do.
Yeah, but since it's like your dream job, I don't think like money applies here. Like you just do it and you get paid, let's say, infinite dollars, even though that's not a thing.
Well, my heart, I want to like be a business owner for some reason.
Yeah, entrepreneurship.
Yeah, or like an actor, singer, musician, you know?
Yeah, do whatever you want. It's your dream job. Actually, I think I will pick lawyer or business owner. Okay, and the last but not least question is asking which food is your favorite? A cheeseburger, pizza, steak, chicken and waffles, sushi, ice cream, cupcakes, or pasta?
Oh, well, pasta is like really good. I don't know. I always find myself thinking about pasta as my favorite food. Pasta is just the one for me, especially like the pastas filled with cheese and filling. Those are like really good.
Oh my gosh, those are so good. But quick question, does it mean like counting all types of pastas, like noodles?
Or is it like regular pasta? Because then I would choose something different.
Penne pasta, specifically? One specific pasta? In the I know you can't see this, but on the picture in Buzzfeed, it's showing spaghetti. Is it only spaghetti? I need answers.
Uh,
The chicken and waffles one, for me, it sounds just specific, and I don't know why.
yeah,
It's a weird combo, but
Yeah.
I love it. I love that combo.
I feel like it would taste savory. But, like I never had it before, but I feel like it would taste good.
Yeah, same, but I've never had it either. But for now, I'm going to pick steak.
Oh, I don't know. I'll choose pasta. You
Okay.
know, to stay safe. Oh, that's like the last question.
Okay, what'd you get?
I got Twitter. I'm an analytical person. I enjoy keeping up with current events and news and what's happening in society as it unfolds. I feel like, I don't know, I can't relate to these results.
You can or you can't?
I can't. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be Twitter. You know, there's like stereotypes about how Twitter is related to people of older generations and stuff.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Twitter is one of the older apps, but it's not a bad app. For me, I got Instagram, and it says I'm a very visual person, whether it be photography, art, or something else. I love creativity and expression. And Instagram is based on posting images or videos, which can allow you to not only express yourself, but become inspired by others.
Do you feel like you relate to these results?
Of course not. That's the opposite of me. I'm a terrible artist.
Oh,
I can't draw a star.
yeah. I can't relate to Twitter either.
Okay, well, this BuzzFeed quiz has helped us prove that we are not Instagram nor Twitter.
And that's going to do it for our episode too. Next time, we look forward to talking about something that went hand in hand with social media, and that's COVID-19. Until next time, sit back, relax, and let your mind wander into the stream of consciousness.